Mr. President, fellow Toastmasters, and guests, a splendid evening to all of you. A visual image is simply a picture that enters the eye. That's a quotation by Roy Hollister Williams. He's actually a very renowned best-selling author and marketing consultant. When we take visual image in the context of a training setting, whether you're presenting to your boss, to your colleagues, or to your fellow clients and so on, a visual image has become a visual aid. So this evening, we're going to talk about visual aids. But what kind of visual aids do we typically use in our business? It's all of us in the business context. What kind of visual aids do we use? PowerPoint, thank you, that came up first. The PowerPoint slides, PowerPoint. What else do we use in the context? Visual aids are things that you show. Video, thank you. We have video as well. Video clips. Samples, yes, thank you. Samples, products to actually demonstrate. Samples. A couple more. Flip chart, yes, that's what I'm using. Thank you, Richard. Flip chart. And so on. Out of all these, let's say we have a few. What would be the most commonly used visual aid?
PowerPoint.
PowerPoint. Okay, I already see some laptops lined up today. We're going to use a lot of PowerPoints, whether we like it or not. PowerPoint, which is commonly known as PPT, right? You have your PPT, right? PPT, I'll have the short forms. So PowerPoint is one of the main ones. So that would be the focus of our discussion this evening, and I'll also touch very briefly on the rest. Can I call this the visual aids Kungfu? Kungfu is also known as a skill. It's something that I will be focusing on. So before we start, I will show you some slides, and I have to run over to my slide. And I have to press V. Okay, visual aids Kungfu. We have a projector right over there. And I have to run again to my slide. And then let's look at the power of visual learning. Definition of a visual aid. Okay, you can read on your own. Studies by educational researchers suggest that approximately 83% of human learning occurs visually, and the remaining 70% through other senses, 11% through hearing, 3.5% through smell, 1% through taste, and 1.5% through touch. And the study suggests that 3 days after an event, people retain 10% of what they heard on the oral presentation, 55% from a visual presentation, 6% from the visual and oral presentation. And I'm going to run back to my slide. And then I'll look at all the tips. Oh my gosh, I think y'all can read it later. And then I'll skip, and then I'll skip, and then, my gosh. Time up. I have intentionally made some mistakes. In fact, it's a very negative demonstration of a PowerPoint presentation. So I need your help right now. Let's identify what were the mistakes made. We make that all the time. I see that all the time, don't you?
Too many words.
Too many words on the slide. Thank you, William. What else do we have?
Words are too small.
Words are too small, sir. Those 老花眼, those who can't really see very far.
That's me.
That's you. Some of them will go like that. Okay, the words are too small. But what was I doing? Running up and down. Distraction. I was trying to actually get the PowerPoint slide going. Some of us will actually arrow or actually delegate to our colleagues. Can you go press for me? Okay. And no, back to the next one. Forward. Can you slow down? We try to actually operate with another person helping us. What other mistakes did I make? Reading off the slide. Reading off the slide. Thank you. I was basically reading. Treating all your audience like idiots as if we can't read. I'm reading together while I'm reading, all of you are reading. So many mistakes. So let's go through all of them. First one, when we say that I've been running up and down, apart from the distraction, and I'm also asking other people to press it, what could I do differently? What can I do differently? Instead of running up and down,
Use the remote.
use the control. This is what we have. You can block it, you can go forward, backward, so on. You can use a control. And over here, instead of reading off all this text, what could I do? In point form. Too many words, too small, too tiny. It's already in point form, but too many words, too small. Instead of using it, thank you, Amelia. Okay, let's take a look at the same information. All this information, let's take a look at the chart. I put all the information, this information, into a chart over here. Same thing, 83%, when we talk about percentage of learning, is occurred through visual. You see it at a glance. 11% through hearing, so on and so forth. And very often when you put up a slide, keep quiet at least for 10 to 20 seconds. Let others read. You don't read and you talk at the same time. Okay? Click through. And it's important to quote the source. Where do you get the information from? The other information that I had in a lot of words, you can look at it here. At a glance, which is the most powerful form of retaining information through web forms? Visual and oral. You can see it. You don't have to like read, oh yeah, I think it's there. No, nothing is there. You'll be looking at a whole mountain of information you can't see. So when you put it in a chart form, not only is it interesting to look at with colors, it also brings up your information clearly. I have 3 tips, simple tips to share with you with regards to PowerPoint slides. Okay, first of all, let me shift the chair over here. Tip 1, font size and type. As you can see, 66 is ridiculously big. 54, okay, and so on. So too small. An ideal size would be about size 20 to 24. And some of the type of fonts would be the Arial font. And tip 2, we have short, concise bullet points, very short, 8 by 8 rule, 6 words per line, 6 to 8, 6 lines of words, so on. Could be 6 to 8. And tip 3, using pictures. We are all business people. Don't use cute clip charts, clip art and all that. We have Google Images, classy pictures to use. So at this point, when we talk about PowerPoint slides, you can use it to help you to bring out a point. Visual aids have to be sublime quality. You have to look at it and see, wow, it's impactful. I get it. As you notice that I now use a flip chart, which is the second type of visual aids that we talk about. You can draw frames to create a line so that people can see. Just like when we look at a picture, a frame brings out the pictures much clearly. Font size large, use nice colors. And another thought I'd like to share would be this pretty little ball. Over here, red, you can feel it. That's it, whip it, let's catch it. Visual aid, when people look at it, the colors are bright, it's exciting. And then you can use it to make analogies. Like, this is our brain. With lots of information, you can stretch it, be knowledgeable. You can pluck it and stimulate it. So in summary, when we talk about visual aid Kungfu, the next time you create a presentation, remember to show them your visual aid Kungfu. Yeah! That's it. Thank you.